What up guys, this is Pastor Kana again. We're coming out with another video, another tutorial in C Sharp at this time. As you can tell, my channel goes just randomly about different languages. Like we do C Sharp, we do JavaScript, we do jQuery, we do CSS, HTML, all different. But it's all good. I just do what I feel like it, But anyway, so today we're going to be doing how to add a class and also adding a constructor in our class. All right, so I got my Visual Studio ready to go. Right, my ID is ready to start. I should say. All right, let's create a class. So I create this project. It's calling adding class and constructor. Okay, I already got my program, which is this one. There is nothing right here. This runs. If I run the program, will say hello world as usual. Boom, right there. That's working good. Now, so let's add our class. Okay, this is just the basic of a class. So add, go to class, and we're going to name it personal information. So that's going to be the name of personal, yeah, personal. Yeah, let's just do information. Yeah, personal. Hey, man, I having a hard time. I have a hard time naming personal, private, private information. Okay, let's call it like that. Let's add that class. Boom, we have that class. It came as internal. Let's change that to public. Okay. Now, right here, we're going to pass. So a class, what a class has, it has fields, it has properties, and also it has methods or functions where we do the little bit of the implementation. Um, so right here, we're going to do our fields. We're going to say public, a string name. So let's just do first name. First name. Let's get rid of the get and set. We should be good. We don't need a comma, it's just semicolon, and then we do public. It's going to be another public string. We're going to be last name, and then another public. um, so this is going to be work public string. We're going to call it occupation, and then the last one is going to be public int. So in this case, we're going to do age. Okay, so yeah, we got our fields, our properties ready to go. um, okay, now we're going to do our constructor. What the constructor is going to do is going to help us do the initial values for our new instance. How do we do the constructor? We're going to say public, and then we'll have the same name as the class, which is that one. Let's copy that in here. And also you can pass parameters and no parameters. In this case, we're going to pass first name, string last name. Let's see what we got. Okay, so Visual Studio already knows what we need. Okay, let's see. So first name, okay, we got our first name right there. Last name, this is lowercase, right? First name, it starts with lowercase f. Last, same thing with last name. Occupation the same, and age the same, right? And right here we're setting those initial values right here for our constructor. We got first name right here and equals first name, last name, age, and all of that is good in here. Now we're going to create a function or a method. Public method is going to, it will not return anything. Public void, and we're going to call display personal information. Okay, open, closing. All right, so right here we're going to say console, console dot right line. Okay, and then semicolon, and right here we're going to do a string interpolation. Okay, and right here we're going to do first name, first name. So we're going to do backslash and then right here we're going to do backslash t for tab, and then we're going to do curly brackets, and then right here we're going to say first name. Uh, First name is right there, and that's what we're going to be doing for last name and age, occupation and age. Copy that. Let's just do next. So this is going to be last name. Okay, and right here let's just change that to last name, and then we're going to copy that again right here, and this is going to be occupation, and then right here is going to be occupation right there. Let's do one more for the age. So right here, let's get rid of that. Let's just do age, and let's just do age right here. So this is good to go. So we have our constructor, we pass some variables, we set those values right here, and then we created our function where we're just kind of doing some functionality to our functions right here, some implementation. Now we gotta go to our program, and let's create our object. And sometimes it's called is referred to be an instance. Okay, so how do we create an object is the following. So we create a variable, um, and we're going to start with personal private information, and we're using already came this came from our class, this namespace adding class. Yeah, let's go back again, sorry, really quick. Adding class and constructor, that's the name, right? Our namespace, adding class and constructor. So that it's in our program using adding class and constructor, and then we're going to give it a personal variable name info. Personal info, we're going to say equals. So this is how we create an object. It's going to say new, keyword new, and then name of the class, which is going to be personal private information. Personal private information, we open and close in parentheses, and then semicolon, and right here we're going to pass those values, right, that we kind of set on the parameter for our constructor. So right here we're going to say for the first name, um, yeah, we're going to pass a string first name, last name, occupation, and age. So right here we're going to say John. What is John's last name? We're going to say Smith. So occupation John Smith. What is going to be? It's going to be a programmer. And then age. It's going to say he's pretty a young programmer. Cool. Let's see. We're invoking those values from our constructor. So right. So that's good. Now We gotta let's use the function display info right here. We're going to need that so we can have all of this first name and last name all formatted as we set it right here. Go back to program CS, and then right here we're going to say personal personal info that display personal inform what is it called, display personal information, is that what we call it? Let's go back. Display personal information. Yeah, display personal information right here. Okay, all right. So all right, so I guess we're ready to try our program. So we create our object, we invoke our constructor values right here, and then we are using the display personal information, which is that function or method, to see our format for our John Smith and the rest. Let's run the program, and yeah, that's what we have. We got first name is John, last name is Smith, occupation is programmer, age 25. So that worked really good. All right, guys. That was just a brief, short, basic how to create a class and how to use a constructor. So hopefully this can help you. All right. Have a good night. I will see you next.